Okay, Rich here, Rich's Custom Marine and Auto. We got a 2007 Ford Focus. I've already done 2 of these, but I'm going to show you guys how to replace the spark plugs. This is a really easy job. Probably one of the easiest things you'll do on these cars. So I've already done these 2, and I've got the coil packs loose for these back 2. So you want to take your coil pack bolt out and then disconnect the wiring harness. Really easy. Push a little tab, that'll pull off. Tuck that harness out of the way, and then you want to twist a little bit and pull, and then your coil pack will come out. You always want to take a good look at the boot, and you want to take a look, make sure you don't have any cracking, everything looks good, and then you want to take a look at the top, make sure your epoxy's not cracked or anything like that, connector's in good shape. So these look really good. They do have the Ford part number on them, so I would say they're probably original. So these spark plugs are 5/8. I've been putting just a tiny little blast, a PB blaster down, because it appears it's been a really long time since these have been changed, and they're kind of stuck a little bit, so they loosen and then they get a little bit tight. So I just been kind of working them carefully. Of course, once you get it broke loose a little bit, that PB blaster will get down into the threads and help you out. And if your spark plug socket is like mine, and the rubber that's supposed to retain the spark plug in there is all worn out, then you'll need a magnet. So doesn't look too bad. Not too bad at all. So they do have the gap supposed to be around 49 to 52 thousandths, according to all data. They definitely have more than that, so not a bad idea to go ahead and replace them. This car's been sitting a long time, so that's part of what we're doing to get it back on the road. So some people will say don't put anti-seize on spark plugs because you can get it inside the gap there. Today's cars, my opinion, you need anti-seize on the threads. So the way I do it is you've got the back side of the strap there. I always put the anti-seize back there, because supposedly the issue that people have had in the past is they would slop so much anti-seize on there that it would bridge the gap and then the plug wouldn't fire. So if you put it on the back, then you won't have that issue. Anti-seize is just a really good idea because you've got a steel spark plug going in an aluminum head, dissimilar metals. So these get torqued to 9 foot-pounds. That's the spec on those. put your coil pack back in place. Press it down nice and firmly to make sure that it slides down over your new plug. Put your coil pack bolt in, and then that coil pack bolt gets torqued to 89 inch-pounds. And guys, you might be thinking that you don't need to torque that stuff. And if you don't torque your spark plug and torque that coil pack bolt, I'm sure it'll be fine, hopefully. But you're dealing with aluminum, so it's just as easy to torque them and make sure that everything's done to spec. And also makes it easy for you when you take them out next time. So this one as well, it's all in good shape. No cracking or anything on the epoxy on the top. Connector's all in good shape. If you guys are interested, I'm going to have other videos on this car as well. This was given to me by a friend. He just wanted it out of his driveway. It was given to him by a lady when she lost interest in it. This car needed a clutch. But I'll have some other videos out later. Like I was saying, I've done the clutch job on this. It's actually just got it back together today. I'm waiting for my battery. Battery had to be ordered. Waiting for my battery to come in. I've done the fuel filter. I'll be doing the throttle body gasket. So doesn't look too bad. These are a ITR 5F13 spark plug. Not exactly familiar with those. They say Japan on them. That's about all I know. But this is what's going in it. So NGK, and there's the number. So that's what Rock Auto spec for it. Hard to go wrong with NGKs. They're just an all-around good plug. One thing I will tell you about these platinum plugs though is they really don't recommend that you check the gap, because you can actually damage the platinum on the end of the electrode, which I don't know if it'll focus, but it's pretty tiny. So if you feel like you need to check it, just be really careful. And they do, I mean, they all come with these protectors that go over the threads, and they're supposed to keep this from the strap from getting damaged. But it happens sometimes in shipping or whatever else in transit. Sometimes they get bumped. And I'm using an inch-pound torque wrench for all of this. So I'll set this to 108 to get our 9 foot-pounds. And then I'll reset it back down to the 89. So that we're ready for a coil pack bolt. Now most of these guys, if the boot on the end of your coil pack is damaged, say it's dried out and cracked or burnt or something like that, most manufacturers, you can get a replacement boot it'll pop right onto your coil pack. So obviously you do the same thing for the others. And that's all there is to it, guys. That's changing spark plugs on a 2007 Ford Focus Duratec 2.0. It's as easy as that. It's a 15-minute job. So thank you for watching. Rich's Custom Marine and Auto. Please like and subscribe. Help us out. Comment. Give me your feedback. I appreciate it all. Thank you.